Howdy partners, welcome back to part 3 of my Shein bikini try-on series. Alright guys, you heard right. Today is going to be part 3 of my Shein bikini try-on haul series. I've got 30 different swimsuits to share with you guys and I'm so excited. Part 1 and part 2 of these videos did so well, and if you guys missed those, I will leave them in the description bar below so you guys can check them out when you are done with this. I've got 30 different swimsuits, every single style you could possibly want, high-waisted, cheeky, one piece, off the shoulder, you name it, and I probably have it in today's video. As always, I will leave everything linked in the description bar below. I will also leave a link to a blog post, and in that blog post I will have pictures of me in every single swimsuit. I will also leave my sizing information and hacks on how to find a swimsuit that works really well for you, and just a little more in-depth review over there as well. All the swimsuits will be linked in that blog post too, so that's a great place to go if you're looking for all that jazz. I hope you guys enjoy. Without further ado, let's hop right on in. So today we're actually going to go in color order because, I don't know, figured it would spice things up a little bit. So the first suit I've got is this plunging one piece. I love this swimsuit. I have it in white and leopard and it's one of my favorites. It's a very impractical swimsuit to swim in, I will be honest, because it's so low. You could definitely have some spillage if you were to be swimming in this, but it is so cute. You look so sexy in this suit. It fits amazing. I am going to say my size and information right now. I'm saying it once, and so if you miss it, sorry. I am wearing a extra small or small in every single swimsuit. So if an extra small is offered, I am wearing the extra small. If the smallest size that the swimsuit starts at is a small, I am wearing that. I am a 34B in the chest, 25-inch waist, and I wear one pieces that are 27 inches in length. So I love this one. It is amazing. It does, the straps are super long. Basically you just tie them over your head and it wraps a bunch of times around your waist, so this makes your waist look literally 2 inches big. The back of it is super open and this is actually pretty full coverage. I love this swimsuit, cannot say enough good things about it, and it would look great with jean shorts over top for that little post beach look. Alright, this swimsuit right here is easily one of the most comfortable swimsuits I own, and that's saying a lot. So there's basically this elastic band along the bottom, and this is so incredibly stretchy. It is extremely comfortable, and I just feel I love this style top. You'll hear me talk about this style quite a bit throughout this haul. This is my favorite kind of swimsuit. It's like it's kind of like a sports bra but without a racer back. It's got pretty standard straps, no self ties, no clasps, nothing like that. I love this kind of swimsuit because it makes you feel really secure. It does not feel like this is going to fall off at all. Like there's literally no chance that this can come off in the water, which is why this is my favorite style and which is why I reach for it so often. So as much as I love the top, I was a little bummed about the bottoms. These are extremely tiny. Like I definitely could not wear these out of my house without my mom killing me. But they look like this. They are very thin in the front and then the bottom is super, super cheeky. I will give them credit though, they are extremely comfortable because of this elastic waistband, and they do sit at a very flattering spot on your legs. So you know, if you're into skimpy stuff, this one's a good one. So I actually picked this swimsuit up in black and white in my last bikini haul, and I loved it so much so that I needed to grab it in another color. This is what it looks like. It's again more of that like sports bra, really classic fit to it. No self-tying, no clasps, no adjustable straps on this though, I will say that. But I love the cut of this. It is so incredibly flattering on your chest, and if you don't have boobs, this will make it look like you do because it's got this like cutout right here, and it's right where your cleavage is, so it really does show that area off. However, as like awesome as this swimsuit makes your boobs look, I don't feel like it's anything overpowering at the top by any means. It's not like, oh my god, what is she wearing? The bottoms look like this. They are pretty cheeky, I will give them that. They are pretty standard cut for Shein. This is a raw hem swimsuit and they look like this. Like I said, pretty cheeky, but again, a great swimsuit all around. I love this style and I think it will look good on so many different body shapes. Okay, the next swimsuit I got is this pink and white polka dot one. This is actually like a pretty neon pink. It's not really picking it up on the camera, but this swimsuit style used to be like my go-to when I was first transitioning into like padded swimwear, just like that classic bandeau style. All of the pads on these are removable, by the way. I will tell you if they're not removable. The back looks like this. This is what a pretty standard clasp looks like from Shein. It's this silver one, and it's not the like sturdiest. It's not my favorite clasp by any means, but that is what a majority of their clasps look like. These straps are removable, so you can make this strapless if you want, which is great. And then the bottoms look like this. I think these are a really cute bottom. Like I said, they are cheeky. Most bikini bottoms from Shein are going to be on the cheeky side if they are low-waisted, but they've got a cute little ruffle along the side. They're super, super thin, and I think this is just like the swimsuit pattern reminds, I mean, I know it's just polka dots, but like this screams 70s, 80s to me for some reason. All right, this swimsuit right here, if you get one from this haul, this should be one that you pick up. I absolutely love this. I was not expecting to like this swimsuit as much as I did, but something about it I just was so happy with. And the top looks like this. Again, it is that same style with no clasp along the back. This one does have adjustable straps though, and they are a little bit thinner. As you guys can tell, I like a thinner strap. I think if I'm gonna have a tan line, I prefer to have a tan line that's not as noticeable. It's just super thin. So this top is really great. It's a perfect scoop to it. Your boobs still look good, but you still feel really secure if you were swimming in the water by any means. It's not like you would be spilling out of this. This is a great suit for tanning and for swimming purposes. The bottoms look like this. They are like in between low rise and high rise. I feel like they do cover a good chunk on the sides. They do cover like this area right here. You'll hear me talk about that quite a bit throughout this video because I'm trying to describe like how high cut they are. I know that high cut swimsuits aren't necessarily everyone's vibe, but these are great. They are an amazing coverage. I feel like it's a perfect in between. Definitely a very family friendly suit and super practical. All right, this swimsuit was kind of a dud because it's just too big on me. By big, I don't mean big in coverage. It's pretty tiny, but it just was too loose for me. This was definitely greater than a 26-inch waist, and I tend to only wear swimsuits that are 26 inches or smaller just because that's my waist size, so that's what fits me. The bottoms look like this. They are super high cut on your legs, so I will say it's a very flattering fit if this is your size, and they're pretty moderate coverage in the back. They obviously are still a little cheeky, but I don't know. I would say that's a pretty standard bottom from Shein right there. The top of this is so cute. I will definitely be wearing this with white denim shorts this summer and just pretending it's a crop top because this is so cute. I will say it's only single lined in the back. It's not a double lined swimsuit, but it's basically just like a short sleeve shirt, and it has this drawstring cinch in the center. So just really, really fun. I know this isn't the most practical swimsuit for like tan lines because it's a short sleeve, but I think it's really unique, and for pictures, it's so cute. Alright, this swimsuit I have a lot to say about because I picked up a couple of these in my last haul and you guys seem to really, really love them. I saw so many of you picking this style up for yourself. This is great if you are part of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee because these swimsuits run pretty small, and sizing up isn't going to change the coverage of this. It is just going to change like how wide it is around you basically. But anyways, this is what the cups look like. It is an underwire style suit, and usually underwire swimsuits provide a lot of support, but these cups are not very tall, so they don't really cover that much of your boob. You would easily have a nip slip in this if you got like toppled by a wave, like I will be completely honest. That is the only reason why I don't love this swimsuit. It is, however, one of my favorite styles to tan in. So I don't like it for swimming, for the actual beach, but if I'm laying out like in my backyard, I think it's a great swimsuit. It does have that little silver clasp along the back, and it's got your standard adjustable straps. These ones are removable along the back, so you can cross them in an X if that's what you're into. Not a great swimsuit if you are any bigger than a B cup. I probably wouldn't recommend this because it doesn't have a lot of support to it. The bottoms look like this. This is a pretty standard bikini bottom from Shein. Like I said, just that like 1.5 inch side, a raw cut, and on the cheekier side, but more of like a moderate swimsuit from Shein. Okay, so I realized just now that I actually picked this up in my Romwe haul too, so now I have 2 of these. I'll probably give this to my sister, but this is a very standard high-waisted swimsuit bottom from Shein. I tried to pick up a lot of high-waisted swimsuits because I know a lot of girls prefer high-waisted just because it does cover that midriff area, or maybe they're just like, they just want to wear a high-waisted bikini. I know they're super trendy too. I love them. This one does run a little big on me. I will say it was a little loose, and I tend to have that problem with raw cut swimsuits from Shein. By raw cut, I will show you what I mean right now actually. Let me find one that's not. So this is what I mean by raw cut. As you can see, this does not have like elastic around the sides. I mean, there is some form of elastic, but like as you can see, it's double lined, and that's like pretty much it. This is like wearing seamless underwear from Victoria's Secret, if you know what I mean. This is my kind of high-waisted swimsuit that I prefer, is a swimsuit like this. This is not a raw cut swimsuit. As you can see, there are seams, and these really hold you in along the sides. This is like wearing hipsters or like your favorite boy short underwear to bed, you know, like something that you feel a little more secure in. That is the difference between these kind of swimsuits. So this one is a raw cut swimsuit, and then the top just looks like this. I have a lot of tops like this in today's video. video. All of them fit just a little bit differently. This is just a standard tube of fabric, no straps, clasps, anything like that. It does have pads in it, and I will say this one, like I said, this suit overall ran a little bit loose on me, but still really, really cute. Okay, this swimsuit is one of my favorites. I have this in the black and leopard, and I also have it in the white and leopard, and I love it so much that I had to pick it up in the orange and leopard. And I will say this color was so crazy flattering on my skin tone. It's kind of like a clay orange. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of looks like clay. Like, does anyone know what I'm talking about? I love this style. This is one that you should definitely pick up from this haul if you are thinking about grabbing just a couple of them. They have super thin straps, and the scoop of this, it's like that standard style that I've showed you a lot of already today, but this one scoops a little bit lower, so it makes your chest look so good. I love this. It is still a very family friendly style. Again, you could easily swim in this. This one does not unhook in the back to cross it, just so you know. And the bottoms look like this. I will say these are a little bit skimpier on the bottoms. They are a little bit thinner along the sides, more of like that 1 inch rather than 1.5 inch. And they are a little bit cheekier in the back, but still an extremely cute suit. Great for tanning, great for swimming. I'm someone that like really likes to play in the water. Like, I want to be tossed around. I want to play colors. I want to sit on my little floaty flamingo for 3 hours. I like to be in the water, so that is also really important to me too, as you hear me talk about these swimsuits. Okay, I have this swimsuit, and this is another one I have in multiple colors. This is one of the best high-waisted swimsuits from Shein easily. This is what the bottoms look like. They are a full coverage, and then in the front they look like this. I think why I love these so much is that they're high-waisted, but they're like the perfect amount of high cut on the sides, so they show just enough of that area that I was talking about earlier. It's also got a seam along the top, and that really holds you in. Like I said, this is not a seamless bottom. It does have like seams along the side, and what's great about those is it doesn't allow sand into your swimsuit, which is obviously like preferred. And then the top looks like this. Again, just that same classic style I've been showing you guys a lot of. It does have that little cutout along the cleavage that I said earlier was super flattering. It has a little ring, and then the back looks like this. These straps are a little bit thicker, so a little more secure if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so I love this bathing suit so much. I actually picked it up in 2 colors, and I'm very impressed with this high-waisted suit. It is an extremely cool material. I don't know if you can really tell if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it's like, I don't even know how to describe it, but I absolutely love this. And this is high-waisted again. It is like pretty thick along the sides, but it's still very high cut, so it does show a lot of your legs, a lot of your low-rise swimsuit tan line. The back is a pretty moderate coverage. I will say it's probably more on the full coverage side rather than the cheeky side if I had to choose one and go one way. The top looks like this. This one was way more fitted than the cheetah one I showed you earlier, so this strapless top fit me really well. The cheetah one would definitely move around if I was in the water. This one I don't think would, so I love this. Like I said, I had to grab it in 2 different colors, so I grabbed it in this pale yellow as well. This swimsuit, like, while it is like a pastel yellow almost, it has like a hint of neon yellow to it. I don't really know if you guys can tell. Like, if soft neon was a thing, that would be how I describe this. I know this is gonna sound really weird, but we're all girls here, or so I hope. And this bathing suit, like, it's so thick. Like, this is like triple lined. I don't even know how to describe the material, but I feel like if you are someone who is at the beach while you are on your period, I feel like this style, maybe not this pale yellow, but I feel like this style would be a great swimsuit to wear just because it is so thick. I don't really know what leads me to think this, but I feel like this would be a good option for that. Again, the top is just the same, looks like this, removable pads, all that jazz. I have this swimsuit in so many colors now, and it is one of the best. I literally like cannot say enough good things about this. I accidentally picked this one up in 2 colors as well, so I will be doing a giveaway with this over on my Instagram stories. I will leave my Instagram linked in the description bar below. It's just Style by McKenz if you guys want to head on over there and check that giveaway out. But the top looks like this. It's just that standard style, and the back looks like this. It's got really thin adjustable straps. This is one of the most family-friendly swimsuits. It's so great, especially if you were like going on vacation with your boyfriend's family. A great swimsuit to bring along to that. Very practical for tanning and for swimming. Again, just like that standard line. And then the bottoms look like this. I will say these are a cheekier bottom, but what makes these like normal is that, like look normal, is that they're pretty thick along the sides, and they are a low rise fit. They're not high cut. They're not like super high rise either. They don't sit up high on your hips. Like, they are just a very straight across swimsuit. I know that's not everyone's favorite style, but it does make this swimsuit from the front look like a very conservative, like, appropriate swimsuit, I guess. So the bottoms look like that, and then my favorite part about this swimsuit is that it comes with a little sarong that you guys can tie around your waist. I know I say in every bikini haul I do, but like this is my favorite kind of thing to throw on after I eat lunch or something, or even just for pictures if I want something to cover up my midriff a little bit, if I'm feeling like ugh. So I love these. They can get wet, however I wouldn't like go swimming in this, but super cute, and you tie it yourself. All right, wanted to love this neon swimsuit because I love neon swimwear, especially this color. I have a swimsuit from Shein that I had last year, and literally the day I wore it, I can't even tell you the amount of strangers that stopped me and were, all they would say is, "You look really tan." I was like, thanks. But I love this color. However, this one ran a little bit big on me. It was a little loose along the, like right here. What is this called? Can someone tell me what this area is called? Because that's where swimsuits tend to run a little large on me because I just don't have a butt at all. But look like this, and super cute, just like I said, a little bit loose. I love neon though because it makes your tan pop like crazy. The top is just like that standard tube top kind of fabric that we've been talking about so much. So yeah. Without a doubt, my favorite swimsuit from this haul is this one right here. And what's crazy about this is I almost didn't pick it up. Literally the only reason I grabbed this swimsuit is because I didn't have a green swimsuit for this haul, and I really wanted there to be one of every color, as stupid as that sounds. And this is my favorite swimsuit of all 30, like probably in my top 10 favorite swimsuits of my whole collection is this one right here. It is almost like a towel material. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a super cool material, and it's just like that standard sports bra little fit. I love this because it makes your boobs look amazing, and yet it's still like a very secure, supportive swimsuit. Like this style, guys, is also extremely supportive regardless of what size chest you have, just because it does hold your boobs in really well. No clasps, any of that jazz, but this one's like pretty low in the scoop, so it makes your boobs look A1. What the bottoms look like, my favorite kind of high-waisted swimsuit is when it is a little more high cut and it does show off that like lower waisted tan line. I mean, obviously that's not that cute, but I do like when it shows a little bit more. I think it really elongates your legs, so if you are on the shorter side like me, it's incredibly flattering. These are a great fit. They are a pretty full coverage suit. I just love this. You could wear this around your family, your boyfriend's family, yourself. Like, ugh. Cannot say enough good things about this. And the color is everything. I think it's so flattering on my skin tone, and this comes in a bunch of different colors. All right, let's talk about this underwire style. So I have this in a couple of other colors, and it's one of my favorite tanning styles. It is a terrible suit to swim in, I will be honest. If you had like an A cup, this would probably be okay, but I find that when I wear this, it makes your chest look amazing. It's a great tan line. Like I wear this suit tanning like pretty much every other day. Like I love this swimsuit if I am laying outside in my backyard. But I cannot imagine that if I were in the water, like the second I would move to like go dive under a wave, I would completely come out of this swimsuit. I feel like, and that's just the style that this is. All swimsuits that are this style are like that. I've tried this style out from multiple different retailers, and they all fit me like that. It's just the kind that it is. The underwire like pushes your boobs up just enough, but the overall coverage of the cups is pretty tiny, which is why that's how it is. It has adjustable straps, and it does have that typical little silver clasp. The bottoms on this are pretty skimpy, I will admit. The bottoms are single lined, so they're not double lined along the back. The front is double lined though, which I think is more important personally. The bottoms are really skinny along the sides, and as you can tell, they sit pretty high up on your hips, so they do elongate the legs, but they are very cheeky in the back. All right, another high-waisted swimsuit. This one fit me so well. The bottoms of this were like the perfect size, and they are full coverage in the back, a great fit to them all around. I really was impressed with these. And then the top just looks like this, just like that standard top. I've had so many of these swimsuits throughout this haul. I hope that's what you guys like. If there is a specific style that you want to see more of in part 4, if you want to see a part 4, first of all, give this video a like and subscribe so I know. But if there's a specific style you want to see more of, maybe you want to see one pieces, you want to see more swimsuits with straps, underwire, like whatever it may be, let me know in the comments, because I do cater to what you guys want to see because I obviously want these videos to be as helpful as possible for you guys. So if there's something specific you're looking for, let me know and I'll be sure to add it into part 4. All right, I've got a couple of different one pieces to share with you guys because I know a lot of you guys like one pieces. One pieces are super trendy. They're great if you've gotten a lot of sun, like if you've gotten too much sun on your stomach, your chest or something. One pieces are a great way to, you know, fix that. So I kept seeing this dinosaur print everywhere and I was like, what the heck is up with that? But so many people were raving about the dinosaurs, so I was like, all right, fine, I'll hop on it. So I grabbed this one piece and it's kind of confusing when I'm just holding it up. It's basically bottoms and then it's a one shoulder top, so it looks like a bikini, but there is this strap along your stomach that makes it a one piece. Like that's what connects it all together. I've seen so many of these styles recently and I wanted to give it a try. I have to admit, I really liked it. I thought it was a flattering style. However, I will say what I do notice about one shoulder swimsuits is that as cute as they are, they tend to run a little shorter. So you do have a little, like you're on borderline under boob when you wear that style. I also grabbed this one piece and this is a very standard fit to it. Basically just a straight across swimsuit, thin adjustable straps, and a full coverage bottom. Basically, this is not high cut or anything. It's just like a very classic swimsuit style. I will say that I didn't think this one was crazy flattering on me by any means. Like it was cute, but it didn't do anything special for me. I also have this swimsuit right here and I will definitely be wearing this on 4th of July. I love plunging style swimsuits, and while the first one that I showed you, the red one, was not crazy supportive or anything, I'm not saying this one's supportive, but I am saying that you could definitely swim in this one without an issue, just because the straps like aren't wrapping around you. It's just like two classic straps to them. These are not adjustable, but I think this one is super flattering, like I said, and this one will hold you in a little bit better. It's definitely supportive along the sides and you don't have any side boob or anything like that. But my favorite part about this is the little like ties along the sides. You can see that these like lace up and then they tie in a knot on either side. Super, super cute. And if you are on the short side, vertical stripes will be your best friend. They elongate you so much and they will make you look taller instantly. So this is a very slimming swimsuit and the bottoms are full coverage. Okay, last up I've got this one shoulder swimsuit. I love one shoulder swimsuits because as much as I love a strapless top, I don't really like to swim in them that much. Like if I'm planning on being super active in the water, I don't really reach for them. However, I love the look of them. So one shoulder is kind of like that in between. It's like the best of both worlds pretty much. And this one has got like a little tie along the bottom. Super flattering, a gorgeous color on. I really love the fit of the top. I will say the bottoms were a little bit big on me. They were a little loose in the waist. They look like this. They're nothing crazy. They are pretty thick along the sides. They're not super high cut, and the bottoms look like this. They are like a pretty moderate coverage. I like the suit, but like I said, just the bottoms weren't my favorite. Okay, so I'm having really mixed emotions about this purple one piece right here. At first I didn't like it on, and then I keep trying it on, and part of me is like starting to grow. It's like starting to grow on me a little bit, but I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about this. It's basically a strapless like bandeau style top, and it cinches. It's got that drawstring cinch, which is great regardless of what size chest you have. It makes small boobs look a little bit bigger, and it does, like, you don't have to cinch it all the way if you do have a larger chest, so it works for that as well. And then the bottoms look like this. They are, and then it's got this like giant cutout in your stomach. I don't really like the cutout. I feel like it looks like kind of silly on me. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but my biggest complaint about this suit was that it was a little too loose, like around this area right here, like in my waist. I felt like it just didn't fit right. Okay, so I had to grab that orange swimsuit in the full-on cheetah too because I just needed to. I love leopard so much. This is adorable. Like I said, one of my favorite swimsuits, a great style all around. The bottoms of this one are a little bit thicker than the other ones. They are a little bit wider along the sides, and I didn't feel like they were as cheeky. Super cute suit all around. Give this one a 10 out of 10. Okay, the worst swimsuit from this haul by far was this one. I did not like this. I would not recommend this at all. The top, first of all, ran like a size large, like a medium or large on me, and it says it's a small. It feels terrible. It's polyester and spandex, and I just did not like this. It feels so cheap, and I didn't like the style on me at all. It's got like a little V right here, this underwire V that I feel like would be flattering if this wasn't so large on me. And it does have self-tying straps. I'm not a huge fan of self-tying straps just because they're not really secure, but they look like this. Basically, if I ever do wear self-tying stuff, like a string style, tie it in a knot first and then in a bow. That way, if your bow comes undone, you have a plan B. The bottoms look like this. I also think part of it is that like I didn't feel like these white bottoms were very flattering on me by any means. White bottoms I tend to struggle with. So not a super flattering swimsuit overall, not my favorite. I probably would pick any of the other swimsuits in this haul before buying that one again. All right, next up I've got another white one. This is a one shoulder swimsuit as well. This one's super family friendly, and I would say that if you are just transitioning into like teenage swimwear, like if you're like 14, you know, and you're like just starting to get into it, this is a great option for you, just because it's very family friendly. It's really cute still. The bottoms look like this. They are a low rise fit. They are pretty thick along the sides, and they are very full coverage. The white is not see-through because I know some people worry about that, and the top just looks like this. It's that one shoulder style that is super cute. I will say again, this one is a little short, so you are all like borderline under boob. However, I imagine if you are just transitioning into this kind of swimsuit, your boobs probably are not like gonna be spilling out of this. And then it does tie along the sides. The white is super flattering, makes your tan look great. Okay guys, bear with me, we are down to the last few. I grabbed this newspaper suit and I absolutely love this. I was editor-in-chief of my school's newspaper, and my like career goal after college is to work in a magazine or newspaper setting, so I had to pick this up, and I'm going to take a picture in it with like big black sunglasses, like leaning back like this in my chair with like a magazine or something, and the caption is going to be extra, read all about it. So I'm super pumped. But basically why I love this so much is the style is amazing. That white and pink speckled swimsuit, that underwire suit right here, that I was talking about earlier, and how I really like this style, but how it's not great for like practicality reasons. That is what I love about this one. It's like that same kind of style, but the cups are much taller and they have a lot more support to it. So regardless of what size chest you have, this would work on you. I don't know if you guys can tell, but here's them held up against each other. This is where the pink one ends, and the newspaper one is obviously much larger in the cup. So again, supportive regardless of your chest size, and I really like this one overall. It does have those straps that can remove in the back, and you can cross them for a little extra support. And then it does have a self-tying back. I don't mind this kind of self-tying back because it's really thick, and like I said, tie in a knot and then tie in a bow. The bottoms are great as well. They are pretty moderate coverage, on the cheekier side, but still pretty cute. I love the width of these on the side. They're great. Overall, one of the cutest suits I felt. Top 3 swimsuits right here, baby! If you couldn't tell from the beginning, I love this suit. I have a huge cow print thing going on. This is like my 5th cow print swimsuit. Why, you ask? Because I needed it. So the clasp looks like this. It's again that like silver metal cheap clasp, but these straps are crazy supportive. They are super thick, and they are adjustable along the back. This style is amazing. It's got like this little, it's a cup style, it's underwire, so if you have a large chest, this is great for you. If you are someone with a bigger chest, I would recommend anything with underwire except for like that light pink one, and just like cups in general, because they really give you the support of like an actual bra. So this one like really does fit like your typical bra. It's got a little bit of push-up in it, so it makes your boobs look super good, and it's actually got this like cute little heart in the center. It's like twisted upside down right now, but I don't know if you guys can tell. Love this top. The bottoms fit me like an absolute glove. These are a raw cut bottom, however they were a little bit, they ran like a little bit smaller overall, and I do like when my bottoms run a little bit smaller in like size, just because they suck me in and I really feel like they're not gonna fall off, like they're not going anywhere. So I love that, especially maybe not smaller in coverage, but like I said, smaller in size. They are the perfect amount of cheekiness. My only complaint about this swimsuit is that it comes with this black belt. I love belted bikinis. If you guys watched my first bikini haul, you would know that. They're great. However, like this is like an actual belt, like a faux leather belt. So I don't really know if this could get wet or how that would work. However, you can easily remove it, but it does have like those little like belt loops. So keep that in mind. Okay, we're down to the last 3 swimsuits, and these ones are all black. I picked up this one piece, and this is definitely the cheapest feeling of the swimsuits. It's just a single layer, like it's not double lined or anything. And so I was expecting not to like this, but then I put it on and I was like, I look kind of good. So I don't know, guys, I kind of like this one a lot. I probably, like, I just need to have a photo shoot in this. It's like the perfect amount of scoop in the front. The back is a really low back. It's got like that little cinched detailing in your butt, so if you're flat as paper like me, it will, you know, kind of help you out just a little bit. It's extremely high cut in the front. Like, I will admit, the cooch is really, really thin, the amount of coverage there, and it's because, not necessarily how much fabric is there, but because of how high cut it comes on your hips, but it will make your legs look miles long. So not what I expected it to be, but still a fan. If you are active in the water, you will love this. I haven't really talked about this that much in the haul, so I should have talked about it way sooner because a lot of people probably clicked out by now. But this is a great swimsuit if you are active in the water, and by active I mean like if you like to jet ski, if you like to, not surf, if you like to jet ski, if you like to boogie board, tube, anything like that where you're like a water sport, I guess. This is great for that. It is a high-rise bottom, not cheeky. It's super thick along the sides, and the top will just suck you right in. This is basically just like a sports bra, just without the eraser back. I know I showed you a lot of this style, but this one is like much, much taller, so it covers a lot of your boobs. Like, it doesn't really make your boobs look good, but this is, again, one of those styles that is going to be super supportive if you are doing water sports or water activities. So great for that, and I just wanted a simple black style. And then last but not least, I've got this cutie thing. I loved this suit. The bottoms look like this. They are a great fit to these. This is like a low-rise swimsuit that you can pull a little higher up on your hips, which I think is so flattering. It's very thin along the sides, and right here, this little part is elastic. And I don't know, I just love these. They are a little cheeky, but nothing crazy. And then the top is so flattering. Again, just that same style. And this has that drawstring cinch to the top, and makes your boobs look so good. Like, it's perfect. It makes them look perky. Like, I love this. I think it was great overall. I would give it a 10 out of 10. A great suit for tanning and for swimming. All right, guys, that is going to be all for part 3 of my Shein Bikini Try-On Haul series. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see a part 4, make sure to give this video a like and hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I will leave links to everything in the description bar below, as well as that blog post that will have pictures of everything and another in-depth review if you want to refer back to it. And you can use my code Q4McKenz15 to get 15% off your entire Shein purchase. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts.